Now, there was so much information shared throughout this entire event, and there's no way that we can cover all that here on this short video. This again is just sort of a recap of the Rise event and what I thought about it, and also maybe what some other people thought about it as well, and a few takeaways and just the overall experience. That's what this video is for. But you can look forward to some future videos that I'll be breaking down some more of this content at a later time. And so if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe so that way you can stay in tune with what we have going on, and you can see some more details on some of these things at a later date. And so the first one that I want to go over that was one of and was one of my biggest takeaways from this entire weekend is that you need to just stop faking it. And we all do it, myself included, where we try and paint this picture of we're somebody that we're not. We're further along in our business or our life than we actually are. Stop doing that. And I need to do that for myself, but stop doing that. Be authentic, be your own self, and just tell people the truth of where you are. It is okay to start small. Everybody has to start somewhere, and that way you can grow. Another one of my big takeaways was the fact that failure is the key to success. Failure actually puts you in a place so that way you can reorganize and really see where you're at in your life and your business and set a plan for growth. And failure also serves as a turning point that can truly motivate you to want to do better and to want to change. And so you just need to make sure that when you fail, continue to fail forward, and you will increase the chances of reaching all of your goals. Another takeaway is to really take some time to figure out who you are. What is your niche? What makes you different than anybody else in your field or in your life? What makes you different? If you're able to find that out and really focus on that in combination with your passion, you are going to go so far and be able to do so much more. So focus on that niche, focus on your passion. All right, this was a great takeaway, and this comes from Trenton Shelton, which I was excited to hear from. And he talks about that you need to step into something like it's already won. Step in like you're going into the championship and you're gonna take the win. And it's so important to have that right mindset that you're gonna go in there and you are gonna give it your best. Because if you don't give it your best, you are ruining your chances of success. And so go in there like a champion. Another big takeaway, and this is one that we are all guilty of, and this is knowing our finances. And you may be saying, well, Kody, I know my finances, I know where I'm at. Well, do you know it good enough to, on a dime, spit out what your revenue was for last year? Or what your profit was for last quarter? Or what are your expenses for this month right now? If you're unable to just spit that information out, you need to work on knowing your finances inside and out. And I'm guilty of this as well, but we need to do a better job of knowing this, because as important as making money is, a lot of us don't know where we are in our finances. So take the time to really know your finances, and if you need help, find an accountant, a CPA, find somebody that can help you so that way you can pull reports and know exactly where you are in your business, because you need to know where you are in order to set goals. And Dean covered this great topic, which was about sales. And a lot of us are so afraid to basically sell our product. We feel like a used car salesman and we're being pushy on people. And there is a way to where you be pushy sometimes and things like that. But we need to look at sales in the right way and learn the right way to do sales. And when sales is done the right way, you can actually have a powerful and great impact on other people's lives. And because think of it this way, if you have a product to sell, but you're not able to sell that product and get it out to market and get it to somebody that may actually use it and truly benefit from your product, they're gonna go find it somewhere else. And here's the thing, that other person, that other guy may not be as passionate about that product as you are. And so where you had a product that could have really helped that customer or that client, now that customer or client is going to somebody else just because they had better sales tactics, but not as good a product. And so if you feel really passionate about your product and you want to impact the world, learn some sales training and start to sell your products to everybody you know. All right, when it comes to being an entrepreneur, a big takeaway from this weekend is you need to remember that more than being a small business owner, you are a leader. You're a leader of yourself, your family, and a leader of your team, even if you're a team of one, even if you're a solopreneur. So you need to be a good leader. You need to be able to stand up, make good decisions with good data, and don't be afraid to get in there and get your hands dirty. So a good leader is there to support their team, not there to just support themselves and their own agenda. Here's one that Brendan Bouchard came up with, and I really like this, and I'm going to start doing this at the end of every day. So when Brendan goes into saying, how did I live today? How did I love today? Overall, today, did I matter? Did I impact anybody else's life? And I think that thinking about these three questions here is so important to get into the right mind frame to really decide what you're doing with your life. Are you living a good life? Are you making an impact on others? Because until you do that, you will not feel fulfilled. And so I think asking these hard questions are going to make you think deeply about these things. And so you can start to make the small changes that you need to make to get to where you want to be. So overall, the Rise Conference was just amazing. And I don't know how I didn't know about the Rise Conference before, because they truly, or should I say, I truly underestimated what I was going to this last weekend. Hey, I hope you enjoyed all of this great content here. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below to become a part of this great community. And if you want to see more videos just like this one, look over to the side here, because they're exactly what you need to see next to continue to build your empire.